Hello everyone, welcome back to Dolly Corner. Right, so what's been happening with me since I spoke to you last? Well, it's been raining, not all the time, but the last few days. Oh, we've had a storm here in the southwest of England. Yes, there's been various things happening, trees getting blown over, various festivals having to be cancelled, and yes. So it's been very wet and very, very windy. Now that seems to have died down today, and at the moment the sun is shining. So that's good because I have some time today and tomorrow when I can do some dolly things. So if that sun stays out, I might be able to do some spraying. Otherwise, I have some other doll things that aren't to do with painting, not face up things that I could do. So but I haven't done them yet because this is the start of the day. So I just thought I would show you some things that I have bought recently and got. So what have I got? Okay, so Marks and Spencer's doing their little promotion thing where if you spend so much money you get miniature food items. It's meant to be for kids. I'm not really sure if what the kids will do with this stuff, but there we are. So my lovely mum, because I don't tend to do food shopping at Marks and Spencer's because it's a bit expensive, but my mum likes to indulge in a bit of M&S food shopping for her and my dad. And when she found out that I was collecting these, she's been gathering some. Now there were more, but unfortunately she gave the first ones to my daughters because she didn't realise at the time that I was like, no, me, I want them for my dollhouse. So she said, oh right, okay, I'll give them all to you from now on. Don't worry, I'll give the girls something else. So these are the ones I've got. So we have a little mini chicken, mushroom and rice soup. It's all M&S branded, of course. So this is a little soup container. They don't open or anything. We have the British national dish, apparently. Chicken tikka masala, obviously. Yes, I always thought it was roast dinner, but apparently not. This is the most popular dish here in the UK. Chicken tikka masala. So we've got a little ready meal. That. And lastly, a little cheese pizza. I'm sure she's probably, I haven't seen my mum for over a week, so I'm sure she probably has a couple more for me when I go over and see her again. But there we go. So they'll be going in the Blythe dollhouse. Thanks, Mum. Okay, what else have I got? Oh yes, I went into town with my daughters the other day, and in WH Smith, it's a keyring job, isn't it? Always be on the lookout for key rings with miniature stuff on. It's a little handbag that says live, love, shine, and it opens. Still got stuff in there at a minute. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of it now. There we go, on the floor. Nice little lined bag. And that. Now, I'm a bit reluctant to pick one of these up after what happened last time. Do you remember? They all went, woo. Okay. Rowan. There we go. Big handbag size, you know, like one of those. That's what they do, isn't it? They walk around with their big bags. It doesn't really fit with your style though, does it, Rowan? No, we're just showing for size, okay? So there we go. MSD sized. Thank you, Rowan. Let's see if I can put her back without knocking anybody over. There we are. Lovely. I did a little AliExpress. In fact, I did a couple of AliExpress orders. One came in. So the first one was boots for Daniel. These are a bit big, I think. I have sort of tried to put one on. They've got like sort of, sorry, you can see better on this one. They've got sort of wings or something, or flames or something that come at the back, but they're black lace up boots, but they zip up. And they are a little bit big. I'm not going to pick him up because everyone will fall over otherwise. They are a tiny bit big, but I'm hoping that when I've finished doing what I'm going to do with him clothes wise, they won't look too huge. Some shoes I've noticed with BJDs, they're too big and they look massive and they look ridiculous, and that's that. And others are too big, but you can kind of get away with it. So I'm hoping that I might kind of be able to get away with those for him. I didn't know they were going to be patent when I ordered them, though. I don't think I realised that. But that's okay. I don't think that matters. The other AliExpress order that I did was from Blythe Homes, which is where I usually buy all my Blythe dolls for customising, although I've since got rid of most of those. But I bought from there for my big Dream Valley vinyl doll, who's not here because she's in a box because she's too big to go on the table here. I have bought her some underwear. Yes, I haven't tried this on yet. I'm just sort of I'm blindly hoping that it'll fit. It's a little bra and pants. I'm not too worried about the bra, but I did want her to have pants because she is wearing that very short school uniform at the moment, which does show everything. So there we are, some underwear for her. And then from her, now I've got this and I have forgotten to get something that I need to show you. So I'm going to pause the video because what I want to show you next goes with a doll that I need to show you. So bear with. I'm back. Sorry about that. Right. Having said that, I've sold most of my Blythes, which I have done. I did keep a couple that I hadn't yet customised because I really liked them, and I thought one day maybe I'll do something with them. And one was this girl, and she's got, it's brown hair, but it's pink. It's brown and pink hair, which I really liked. She's wearing this dress that it's quite sweet. It's a bit space. Sorry. Meant to be space. Anyway. But as you may know, I stopped carving Blythes because I have a problem with my hands, and I haven't, although I've touched wood, not had any real nasty painful issues with my hands or arms recently. I haven't sort of done anything that might set it off because, you know, well, I don't want to set it off. So this one was just sort of waiting, and then I saw on Blythe Homes she started selling faceplates that are already carved. Now, here we go again, because it's a bit controversial. I'll get it out. I don't know where the moulds for these carved faceplates came from, and I think that's where the controversy lies. Although, sorry if that, we couldn't hear what I was saying then. Although the people that I have seen sort of saying this is really terrible thing haven't then said that faceplate was done by so and so and she's ripped it off. So I don't know if this is a faceplate that she's recast, for want of a better word, from somebody else's work, or if she's done it herself, because I know she does do Blythe stuff herself, the lady that runs this shop. So I don't know if she's done it herself and then used it to make a mould that you can buy, and good for her, then I say. But I don't know. Anyway, the point is, I've just bought this for myself to paint and put on to my doll, and I'm not going to sell it. And if I do ever sell it, I will say this is an AliExpress ready carved faceplate, you know, the usual stuff. And people are getting their knickers and not about it, but there we are. There are different ones, but I just like this one with the nicely carved mouth, because this is the bit I could never do. I always wanted to do a nice little mouth like that. I never managed it. Obviously she's shiny, so I'll need to spray her matte and then paint her and put her on my girl. But the other thing I've got to go on this, because I thought that's really nice, is I've bought her fairy ears. So she also does various ears that you can add on if you want to. I don't really like the whole big ear thing on a Blythe. Some look all right with it, others but I do like a fairy. And so there's these ears, look, and they go on like this. And it's come with putty, so I think you're supposed to just putty them on. So you probably can't see very well because my fingers are in the way. But they go on like, you put them on, and then she's a fairy. Anyway, there we are. So that's one thing. Spraying this girl is one thing I may do if the sunshine holds. And then I'm going to turn this girl into a bit of a fairy girl. So that's that. And lastly, I have been this week having a big clear out in my eldest daughter, she's 10, her bedroom. She is going into year 6 in September, which is her last year of primary school, and it means she has to do her SATs exams at the end of that year. Quite controversial whether or not people think 10 and 11-year-olds should be doing big exams like that, but she'll be doing them and then going up to high school. So she wanted to have a desk in her bedroom, which is quite sensible because she will be doing quite a lot more work. But being England, where our houses and our rooms are all very small, I said to her, we're going to have a major sort out and get rid of some of your younger toys that you've held on to make room for a desk. Anyway, she was very good about it, and we did manage to clear out quite a few things. Not all her childish things went. There were tears, and, you know, sort of, I had to say, it's okay, we don't have to get rid of it. You can keep it. She's only 10. She's just 10. But she did clear out quite a few things, and hopefully then we will be able to jig everything around and get a desk in. One thing she did was happy to get rid of, which I said, well, I'll have that if you don't mind, because she never played with it, was this Merida doll. Funnily enough, it was the baby dolls, or sort of toddler dolls that she'd had as a 2-year-old that caused the tears. These dolls are, I mean, they're so old, and their hair is a complete matted mess, and they're dirty, and I thought to myself, well, she'll get rid of these, she won't want them. Oh no, there was tears. I really like those. I love those dolls. 2 of them they were. They're twins. So I said, it's fine, I'm not going to force you to throw anything out that you're not ready for. But it's funny, isn't it? You think you can predict sometimes what your children will do, and they always surprise you. So the Chloe twins, as we call them, because they were Chloe dolls, the Chloe twins have stayed, and Merida has she was going to go in the donation pile, but she's been donated to Mummy instead. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm going to repaint her or not, because actually I quite like her face and the way they've painted her eyes and stuff. But what I do not like is the hair. I know what they've tried to do here with the ringlets, but firstly, they've kind of given up here. Look at this. Look at that. They've kind of been, and underneath here, they've been trying to do nice separate ringlets, and they've got here and they've thought, oh, sod that, we've had enough now. So they've just left that like that. It is crunchy and yes, just horrid. So I thought I might try and wash it all out and then just straighten it, smooth it, or at least just let it wave or something, but not be, I'm not faffing about with curling, you know, straws and all that nonsense. But I'm not quite sure what to wash it with. There doesn't seem to be any glue coming through from the back of her head. So it's not like glue seepage that's made it like this. It's obviously something they've put on it. So I'm hoping that if I just wash it out with fairy liquid or whatever, dishwashing soap, and then put some fabric conditioner on it, that may do it. If any of you guys out there got any thoughts, please put it in the comments for me, because I've had mixed results with doll hair washing before. You know, I've sort of followed things on YouTube and it really hasn't come out like I was expecting it to, and I've not had great results. But anyway, there's Merida. She's a jointed one with the bendy legs and the weird feet. I don't know what Disney, these feet are bizarre, but anyway, she's quite nice. So that's her. Right, that's it. That's all I have to tell you for the minute. If I get cracking and get some stuff doing, I might be able to come back tomorrow and show you what I've done. However, one of the things I thought I might try and do was Daniel's wings, which I am completely winging it on. Yeah, I've got an idea in my head, but I've really never done anything like it before. It could just turn out to be one big old mess. So who knows? I might end up spending all day doing something and end up having to chuck it all away. So I might not have anything to show you at all. But okay, hopefully I'll be back again to speak to you all, and yeah, see you later. Bye.